Welcome to another Razorback Live with Sarge. I'm the Sarge, and as always, I have
Me.
Hog
Oh, wow.
Wild me with me. Me is with me. Hope everybody had a wonderful Easter and yesterday, and we're back to the grind now on the horrific Monday evening. But today's kind of just a bonus stream. We're gonna watch the ladies, see if they can't do something that we couldn't do, the boys couldn't do down in Auburn. Is we're gonna see if we can sweep the Auburn Tigers here at Bogle Park. So figured we'd share it with you guys just for some bonus. I know some of you guys like softball, so we want to give some of our softball fans some time too, and because it ain't very often we get a day where there's not baseball, so and the softball's playing, so usually they play on top of each other. So we'll get it in today, and tomorrow we'll be live for the Razorback baseball with Little Rock, and I think it's at 5:45. Also, we'll be live. So enjoy the game today. I hope everybody's doing great on this Monday afternoon. Didn't work too hard. If you're just getting home, relax, settle in, and watch these girls play some softball. These girls are good. It'd be a change to see a win on a stream for once. If you follow basketball things are going to start heating up here soon. I think the transfer portal opens tomorrow or tonight at midnight. Technically, Tuesday, they can start putting their names in the portal. There's some crazy word on the street. That's stuff that's going on. But kind of excited to see what moves we make, who stays, who goes, and who we go after. Did Cal learn his lesson about not having a big man or two? Does he make the roster a 9-man rotation now instead of 7? All questions that we will see answered, hopefully, throughout the months coming up, or weeks coming up. Same with football. Football's getting ready to ramp up, too. They're doing their spring practices. So it's going to be fun to follow them. See how our football team's coming along, how the coaches are doing. I'm impressed so far from what I've seen. Doesn't mean we're going to go out and win 12 games. I'm just saying I'm impressed with what they're doing.
What are you talking about? We're going to win 15 games. Eh?
Yeah. We do it. We're going to pull an Indiana off this year, huh?
Doubt it.
Look
But
at Tonky Cops in the chat. Somebody say football? That's our sideline homeless correspondent, Tonka Todd, for all you people that don't know. He does football with us, and during the football season, he comes on as a special guest as our homeless correspondent. We have a little fun with Tonka. So yeah, we want to. Can't wait, man. We got a busy times ahead with basketball, transfer portal stuff, football getting kicked off, baseball, how far we go in baseball, softball. Hell, we might get to watch more softball playoffs than we do baseball. One never knows. Yeah. That's the word on the street. The DJ Wagner is going into the transfer portal. But I think it's probably, I mean, people are going to yell at me for this, but I think it's probably a good thing for DJ. I hate to see it, but it's probably a good thing for him to go get featured somewhere.
be the number one.
Yeah, to be a point guard somewhere. Because with the new crop we got coming in, and if Billy does decide to stay, and Malik may be coming back too, it was just going to be crowded on the guards. So we'll see.
Manny. Oh, sorry.
We will see. Quit weird.
Thought I was muted. I'm over here yelling at my.
Quit yelling. It's me and Hog Wilder playing each other in our Discord fantasy league this week. So he's really excited. He's really amped up to try to beat me because I'm undefeated. So if you hear something like
it's also my first time playing.
If you hear something, a cheer, that means his players did something good for him.
Well, my pitcher is in the fourth inning and got 13 points on you. So
yeah, but you only got 14 total points, so that means you ain't doing nothing else.
Yes, Manny Machado struck out.
Mm-hmm. But I got 0, so that means my guys ain't doing nothing either. So
Ken Ray over here denying the trades.
Mm-hmm. That's a good job, Ken Ray.
Yeah, you probably messaged him, said don't do it.
No, I didn't message him, but I didn't want that trade to happen. I will never influence a trade one way or another. I love it when the league trades. You see me, I offer trades all the time.
It was a good pitcher for a good pitcher, Ken Ray. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, you are legally not Tonka Todd. All right, let's see. We should be getting ready to get some action here in a second. I probably could have played this off of SEC Network on YouTube TV, but wasn't thinking about that. So we'll just play it on the app. Surely we got more than 53 softball fans out of the 1,000 we got watching baseball.
You would think so.
My grandfather clock says it's 6 o'clock. If y'all can hear the donging in the background. But my computer says it's 5:59, and my allergy is so bad I can't even see that. I'm going to have to get 55-inch monitors so I can see. I stare at these screens too long. $6 o'clock. Let's go. ESPN app. Can we get something going? Maybe. We can do it another way too. We can skin this cat 2 ways. By the time I do all this, though, the app will probably be going. No, it's not letting me do it. Just a second, folks. Real time technical difficulties. There we go.
Robin Heron getting the start game one. Peyton Burnham yesterday, the shutout ball that we have seen. They have been lights out in the circle.
And how about the 3 double plays we saw yesterday?
Great point by you. The defense has been rock solid. And for Auburn, take a look at their lineup. Alyssa Hastings, a transfer from Lipscomb, first-team All-Atlantic Sun last year. Playing well, hitting well. They're going to need more from her in the top of this order, starting with Kylie Shaw.
Yeah, nothing's changed. It's been the same starting 9, same order all weekend long. I think that was a question you and I had, is if we'd see anything shake up here in Game 3.
It's a question I had for you. We kind of wondered, and we shall see. Sailor Timmerman gets a start in the circle underway, and a first pitch low and away for ball 1. Calling the Hogs early on this mic'd up Monday. Timmerman, the freshman out of Wisconsin, 5-star prospect and a member of the under-18 USA junior national team.
Timmerman trying to find the strike zone. See, she's trying to get up in that upper quadrant of the strike zone, almost hitting Shaw on the second pitch of that at-bat. She's all north and south.
Hey, Miss Veronica.
3 different counts
Doing good.
and 3 different screens right now.
Appreciate that.
Batter number 1, and that is ball number 4. So Kylie Shaw draws the walk. The Florida transfer leads the SEC in free passes coming into this weekend series.
This was an issue we saw yesterday with Arkansas in the circle. Just too many lead-off walks. 4 in 7 innings last night. 3, excuse me. 3 to start the inning. But a lot of free bases awarded. 2 hit by pitches.
Hey, Sean.
4 walks. And it always was defense that came to clean up a little bit of that messiness in the circle.
From our perspective, it felt like on several occasions Auburn was getting ready for a rally, and on every one of those occasions there was a double play turned. Shaw over at first base has now reached safely in 38 of 39 games this year coming in to the Plains. Three and 1 the count to Alyssa Hastings.
The Lipscomb transfer, talking to head coach Chris Malvo, just raved about the talent of this lefty. Wishes he had 10 of her on this roster. I think her transition to Auburn, they were curious about just the switch of the league from from Lipscomb into Auburn, what SEC play would require of her, and her career has exploded since stepping into a Tiger uniform.
He said she's a natural hitter, a knack for reading pitches. Can she do it here? And the answer is a resounding yes. Brief conversation with Miller and Timmerman out in the circle. 3 and 2.
Timmerman trying to establish the top of the strike zone. This is a rise ball, let her high. She's been hammering that location for the top of the first here.
Into left field, that's deposited for a base hit. Runners at first and second. And a good start for Auburn on the road here in Game 3.
And a good adjustment by Hastings. She took that strike thinking it was going to be ball 4. Almost virtually the same location. Timmerman throws maybe a half a ball lower. And guess who's on time for it? Hastings. She's been money in the 2-hole for Auburn this season.
Second hit of the series. Runners at first and second. No one out for Michaela Walker. Tigers without a knock and 9 chances with runners in scoring position this weekend. Walker coming in from LSU. Career numbers for her this season. Those 10 home runs, a surge of power in the 3-hole. Ball and a strike to count.
Now Walker dealt with an ankle injury late last season at LSU.
And Chris and Kate Malvo, the co-head coaches for the Tigers, telling us this week, trying to get her back to maybe with that speed as that ankle not only gains full strength, but also mentally that confidence is there. Slow roller, only play will be at first. That'll advance both runners. And a bang-bang play. We have seen Rijo make some phenomenal plays over at shortstop in this series. 1 away, but 2 in scoring position. Big moment early. Annalie Adams. First pitch off one hop. Throw comes home from second.
Got her.
And it is in time.
Good job.
Davison, the wherewithal and the precision on the toss. 2 away with a play at the plate.
What's good, real life? Good to see you, buddy.
This is interesting. I mean, right off the bat. There's a little hesitation from Shaw at third, and then once she makes the decision to commit, she took off. There was no attempt at the rundown, no attempt to try and generate a little chaos between third and home.
There's Haven Roebuck. Tigers now with runners at the corners. That play, that sequence, kind of a microcosm of this weekend.
I think that's a great way to put it, for sure. There was a couple questionable choices base running yesterday that we saw running into double play outs. You know, some things happening defensively that are right in front of you, developing right in front of you that require some high IQ ball, some decision making in the moment, and Auburn just not quite hitting the mark.
Tigers coming in at 23-15. Inside for ball 2. Auburn already, or Arkansas rather already, with 32 wins versus just 5 losses, 7-4 in the SEC. For Courtney Dival,
I did, real life. Hope you did too, buddy.
she has been fun to talk to this week, riding the momentum of that Florida Series victory. Back to the circle, and the throw is off target. A run scores. And Auburn strikes first here on the road in Game 3. Now Timmerman on that delivery. A bang-bang play over at first base.
Well, you could see a tentative Timmerman coming off of the mound to field this. And I get it. McDowell from third, still a ways away from fielding that ball. It was a softly hit ball, but you could even see a little bit of the awkwardness, the unsureness from Timmerman as she fielded that backhand and then coming over the top to throw.
A little bit of a freshman mistake.
You got to have an arm that can field that position, unless you're going to have a third baseman cut across the field there.
They're tending to the first baseman, Bell.
Can't have her get
Tiana.
hurt.
We'll wait to see how this is scored. I would guess this is going to be a throwing error on Timmerman.
So I'm going to score it, at least for now. You hope that Bell is okay.
And that is exactly how they are scoring it. Throwing error from Timmerman in the circle.
Oh,
This throw took her up the line. Looks like Bell's doing all right.
And that's where it hurts, the collision with that left hand with the glove.
Hey, this is a big break for Auburn. This is the first run they've scored all weekend. We have seen lights out defense from Arkansas the past 2 games.
Anaya Womack with runners still at the corners.
I hear you, real life.
And a big cut. 0-1.
Joshua,
Out of Mississippi, 10 home runs.
Squad.
Paces the Tigers.
Hey,
this
now
year,
I know
along
our
with
kicker's working up there,
Michaela
too.
Walker. And a runner will advance to second as Roebuck with a heads-up play. The ball got away from Miller momentarily.
Quickly, Timmerman in a jam. Bases are juiced. Leadoff walk, gave up the single. Had the error in the
Bases
circle.
are juiced. What are they, oranges?
I pitched to load it up. So
Tropicana,
Courtney Deifel coming
baby.
out for a word.
Oh, the base is loaded. Auburn strikes first. It does feel like a game the Tigers absolutely have to have, given their recent struggles, and finding a way to manufacture a run in the top of the first, a big deal.
Keep in mind, Sailor Timmerman, a freshman in the circle, right? So these are some valuable situations for valuable reps. Think about where we are in the season, virtually halfway through SEC play, and what we know about Arkansas is that they're a team that knows how to win big games, and having a young arm in the circle, it's important.
Turned 27 double plays this year, second in the country, leads the SEC. And a big moment for the Tigers and Kyla Stroud. Sophomore out of Covington, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta, hitting .281. The bases loaded, Adams, Roebuck, and Womack on.
To me, looking at those defensive numbers too, that's got to give a little bit of freedom to this arm. Easier said than done, I understand that, but knowing that you've got a stellar defense behind you, feel the freedom to throw through the zone.
There it is, the punch out to retire the side. Auburn an unearned run, its first run of this series, and the Tigers also have their first lead.
A little bit of trouble in paradise here early for Sailor Timmerman. She gets herself out of it. First strike of the ball game.
Yeah, there is, Sean. Let's see.
Dang, 10 strikeouts already? That's crazy.
We're getting no, I didn't realize they played yesterday. I was gonna stream it yesterday, but I figured it would probably be low viewed because of Easter. Everybody's with their families and stuff, so I just went ahead and enjoyed the day, and we're gonna bring this one to you guys. And we got tomorrow too. We're back to baseball tomorrow. Hopefully the boys can get it figured out and handle Little Rock tomorrow. According to DVH, this week there was going to be some little bit of a shakeup in the line starting rotation. So we'll see what really transpires or how that goes as we get further into the week.
Yeah.
Not a problem, Dave. I keep forgetting the TV is down here.
RBIs. The only extra base hits have all been home runs as you take a look at the lineup for head coach Courtney Deifel and Kaylee Wyckoff. 2 home runs this weekend. Monster shot, 3-run delivery, game 1, and a lengthy long ball yesterday to help pace Arkansas that 4-0 win. Ella Harrison in the circle, second time we've seen her this weekend, the sophomore right-hander in the Rutgers transfer for the Auburn Tigers. Native of the Empire State, 10-6 overall. 105 innings with a 3.80 ERA. 1-1 to Reagan Johnson.
This is what you saw in game 1 from Harrison. Through 3 innings, 79 pitches. I mean, she definitely had some labor in the circle. Similar to Timmerman, another north-south arm. So you're going to see rise and drop from her. A little bit of change up, not much. Another young arm, sophomore arm in the circle.
Part of the Big Ten all-freshman team last year at Rutgers. State University of New Jersey.
It was part of, I think, the story too with Auburn was just how much they lost last season. I mean, 6 of their starting 9 offensively exited, graduated. They lost 3 arms from their pitching staff, had a lot of innings for this team. I mean, they had to reload in some creative ways.
Johnson strikes out.
Sarge, I don't know if you
Strikeout
saw it,
for
but
Harrison.
Tennessee's women's basketball team, everybody left the team.
Really?
This is a
Everyone
really
entered the transfer
good look
portal.
at just how much newness is on this team. 6 transfers, 9 returners.
That's crazy.
And then the young, right? 7
I've
freshmen.
I've never even heard of that
22
happening
total.
before.
It's just a
that
lot
happened to
of
us.
puzzle pieces this team is trying to put together.
The men's basketball team when Calipari came in, remember?
Well, yeah, we had
Sprinley
one
Bain.
guy, but yeah. Yeah, that's
Those
true.
6 transfers, 4 coming in from the SEC.
But they have 0 players on
The
the
men's?
team right
We're
now.
seeing a lot more of in 2026.
No, the women's.
Oh, women's.
Use of the portal.
Wow.
In the dirt, 1-1.
Somebody's in for a rebuild.
Sprinley Bain, a native of Tennessee, freshman. Leading hitter coming into the weekend was Miss Tennessee
Guess they didn't like the
softball.
coach.
Middle Tennessee Female
Something.
Athlete of the Year last year. Co-head coach Chris Malvo told us she has a work ethic unlike anything he's ever seen, which is quite a statement. Talked about her poise. And he said in high school we knew that she was special. Of course, that's head coach Courtney Deifel.
I was scratching my head a little bit, but
You know, it's Monday night. Sometimes these things happen.
I thought maybe it was my pregnancy brain.
I'll tell you what it is. I made this comment to you earlier. The 3-1. Big cut. It's the jerseys.
Yeah. The anthracite. Yeah.
When I first saw Arkansas walk into the ballpark, I thought for a moment that it was Auburn, and then you had to correct me.
Like, I think that's the anthracite, the white and the anthracite.
Yes.
Yeah, I
today.
saw that too, Steve Wolf.
How about the
Back-to-back
work? Wow.
strikeouts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they lost the
Harrison
number 2
is
recruiter
in rare
recruit
form
in the
tonight.
nation. Sarge.
A lot of control up in the zone. The tight revolution. It's interesting too
Something
because of
must
the
be going on
comparison
behind the
between what
scenes.
we saw from Timmerman
Maybe
and Harrison just through the first. I mean, they're
Maybe
chipping
they're,
away at the
NIL
same
money in there
elevation
for
of the strike zone.
women's basketball.
But the tunneling right now from Harrison is so much sharper. See, that's the drop ball. Trying to split that eye level takes some practice, but she is owning the top half of this strike zone at the moment.
Tigers had just 1 strikeout yesterday, just 5 in the series before Harrison recording 2 strikeouts in the top of the first. Rather in the bottom, Hastings with a nice play. 1-0 Auburn, 1 inning in the book.
1 down. 6 to go.
I like this pitcher, Sarge.
Who's that?
Bybee.
Oh. Yeah. My daughter and the Lady Eagles are playing. Is it Green Forest? Yes. They're playing Green Forest and they're winning. What is it? 15-4. 18-4 right now, and my daughter's on third.
Goodness.
My daughter's on third base, and the bases are loaded. So
It depends on what you're trying to do there. If you you got to be careful with what you.
yeah, it's just all about how you're doing it. You can't stream any big channels. Any of the major networks, if you stream it, you will get shut down.
Courtney Deifel on a mic'd up Monday, and certainly emotions running high with that strikeout to end Auburn's scoring threat, leaving the bases loaded just moments ago with Sailor Timmerman in the circle for the Razorbacks. Good start for Auburn, trying to salvage this series by winning the final game after losing the first two. And the Tigers back up to bat, top of the second. Ratliff, Wilson.
Oh, so we already won the series then.
Yeah,
huh?
we're just going for the sweep.
Freshman catcher out of Indiana. And over to second, Davidson up with it quickly. One away. Is it hard, going back to your playing days at Oklahoma, you win the first two games of a series, you look good, you feel good in doing so, to finish the job with the sweep?
Yeah,
I
think that's the challenge. Is you can get to game 3 after, taking care of business in the first two.
No, Discord is different, Mark.
Real easy to be on cruise control.
I can stream whatever I want in
Discord. To put it on
Discord.
autopilot, just to phone it in, and this conference specifically, where we are in season, it's just not. It's not an option. And knowing how badly Auburn's trying to figure some things out.
I don't know what to
They're
tell you,
probably
MSTV.
a little bit chapped, right? They want to come out
doing it for a year.
here and stick a W in the back pocket on the road.
Daigle Wilson into center field, played perfectly, fighting the sunshine. It's Reagan Johnson, and there's 2 away.
And even talking to head coach Kate Malvo yesterday in the 4th inning, she even voiced to us, hey, you may see some things during the game that aren't yielding results, but what you don't see is that we are figuring some things out. There are some things offensively that we're tracking that we feel good about. But unfortunately, with the nature of this game,
over
it
your
doesn't always roll in your favor.
streams.
Back to the top of the order, and Kylie Shaw. Does that mean they're looking at contact and just?
I think so too. There's
Okay.
there's game. You and I've had this conversation, like games within the game.
We get trolls
And
too here.
When base hits are hard to come by, when runs are hard to come by, you got to chop up the game.
I don't show commercials.
Hey, we're fighting
and
for
we
hard
talk
contact. We're fighting for full counts.
during the game too.
We're fighting for walks.
That's all we do.
Again, it's trying to
Nothing special.
make the game more
Man, our
digestible
softball
with
team
smaller
is
ones.
32-5.
Yes.
Those are things that we don't always see up in the booth.
Certainly I don't. I know that you're able to process those in a more efficient manner. But it does make sense. You're looking for little wins, and then you stack those up, and it leads to runs, leads to wins.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. Sucks.
3-1, and Timmerman whips it right past the bat of Kylie Shaw. Razorbacks at 7-4 in the SEC, 32-5. Climbed a bit in the standings. This recent run, the series win against Florida. Backing that up with a series victory against Auburn, going for the clean sweep today. Courtney Deifel said she watched the walk-off Game 3 against the Gators 57 times off the bat of Dakota Kennedy. So excited about that. Too far inside. That clipped her. Be the second time an Auburn batter's been hit by a pitch. And the inning continues now for Alyssa Hastings.
I thought it was interesting hearing Coach Deifel say one part that she loves about the game is reactions. She likes to go back and re-watch games just to see how players react, the facial expressions, the celebrations.
That's pretty real life. That's pretty nice.
It'll be interesting to see her reactions tonight with the mic'd up Monday.
No doubt about it. Yeah, one of the questions I asked her, I was like, Coach, a moment like that, do you feel like a player?
Yeah, are you in the middle of it?
Right.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I don't want to be in the middle.
I want to watch.
Yeah. I felt like a player watching that moment. It was so exciting. That's a big series victory against a really good top 10 Florida team. To center, Johnson retreated, now on the move, makes the play easily. Tigers strand one, a 14-pitch frame, 1-0 Auburn, headed to the bottom of the second.
Much better inning. Young freshman pitcher settle in now. Yeah, the one time I sit Quan down, he had 2 for 2 and gets a home run today. YT. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I know. I seen that. I was like, ooh.
I'm trading him away anyway,
like,
so
ooh.
He's going away, so I don't care. He doesn't. That's just one of those things. You just part of fantasy baseball is they can do nothing for you all season. Then you set them, and then all of a sudden they do good for you. She's doing good, Miss Veronica. She's ready for the little one to come anytime. She's doing about everything she can to get him to knock on the door.
How do you look at the
second inning?
Stat tracker,
and 1-0. The visitors from the Plains with the advantage, trying to avoid the sweep. Ella Harrison in the circle, off to a rock-solid start. A 1-2-3 first. The couple of strikeouts for AU.
She's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Dakota Kennedy will lead things off. It'll be 4, 5, and 6.
About it.
Senior out of Sacramento, coming in from Arizona. What a season she has enjoyed, hitting 351
we are still on
with those
Grambling
12 home runs,
Sean.
including that walk-off winner against the Gators to left field last Sunday. It's interesting. You win that game in walk-off fashion, and then you have an extended break with no midweek. So Courtney Deifel gave her team a couple of days off. They had a barbecue here at the ballpark one of those days. The 1-0 by Kennedy.
She smacked
there.
It
goes. Deep
Goodbye.
right field and gone, and we are tied. Boy, she made that look and feel effortless. 13th home run of the season. It didn't take long for the Razorbacks to respond.
They wanted me to go to this game today.
This is the danger. If you're Harrison, hammering letter high, top of the strike zone with that rise ball and too sweet. I mean, this is not a bad pitch. It's just the fact that when you are elevating a ball against a bat like Dakota Kennedy, you're in danger zone, baby. And that just looked easy for her.
Now here comes Tiana.
Smooth as silk. That swing is gorgeous.
Effortless is what it felt like in real time. Ella Harrison, Tiana Bell tapped over to third and retrieved quickly by Haven Roebuck for out number 1.
It makes, every time I see a rise ball pitcher, I mean, I've faced and called some elite rise ball arms.
It's the same time tomorrow, real life, 5:45 will be
is that
going
if it's
live.
not, if it doesn't have that jump, if it's not moving through that tunnel, and if it's hung letter high, especially against a swing plane like Tiana Bell, that was my favorite ball to hit out of the park, was something elevated.
Riker chasing quickly out of the Auburn dugout, now back in
Little
after
update on the Lady Eagles. It's now 24-4
the starting pitcher Ella Harrison tonight.
over Green
Arkansas,
Forest.
and this offense just comes at you in waves.
Yep.
Relentless.
It's a great way to put it. I mean, what we've seen through the past 2 games, the home run power started with the 5-hole in Bell. It went through the 6, the 7, and now the 4-hole back up with Dakota Kennedy.
Talia Rijo, the batter, celebrated her senior day yesterday. Senior out of Horseheads, New York. A couple of Empire State natives going toe-to-toe here.
That was it. That was the pitch right there.
Ball to strike.
Oh,
Fly ball, center field.
Goodbye.
On its way and gone. Oh my God. 7th of the season, and Arkansas grabs its first lead.
Second home run of the weekend for Talia Rijo. Mentioned the senior day yesterday for this lefty. A monster stroke here. You heard me chirp at the pitch before. It looked sweet. Well, she didn't need that one. This is the only pitch she needed. Deepest part of the field. And this has been a weekend of the long ball. The only extra base hits they've had this weekend have come from the long ball.
Wyckoff, the batter. What's impressed you more this weekend? Riho, the 2 home runs on offense?
Yeah,
Riho,
they do.
deep in the 6 hole at shortstop.
Thanks.
Yeah, tough choice. She's been good on all fronts. Defensively, she has been so slick.
2 home runs in the inning. Arkansas with the lead.
Little chest bump in the dugout.
All smiles, rightfully so.
What a difference between the first and second inning for Ella Harrison. Started off this game with 2 strikeouts and a ground out, a quick 1-2-3. Had looked really good up in the zone, and then the meat of this order had the answers to the test in inning 2.
Wyckoff, you have to be careful here. She's got 2 home runs this weekend.
The bottom half of this order for Arkansas has been elite.
That's what's so scary, right?
Yeah,
It is.
Sean. Yeah.
This is 1 through 9. Had a chance to talk to DJ Gasso, assistant coach and hitting coach here at Arkansas, before the game, and he said pretty much the same thing.
Sharply to first, over to second, and the delivery from Wilson is in time.
No.
I think that needs to be reviewed.
Well, Adams couldn't haul it in cleanly. It bounced over
They are
to Dava
6th
Wilson, and she
in the
delivered a
country in
strike
real
back
life.
to first.
I'm calling.
No replay here. This little rollover piece from Wyckoff. Wow.
Oh, yes. I think she's safe.
It's about as close as it gets.
Ooh.
Hi.
That is close.
No review. Deep in the hole. Hastings.
She's safe.
Not in time.
That loop in the throw gets you every time.
It's a great effort by Hastings up the middle of this field. This is an off-foot throw. And another close play. To me, that one looked to be more of an out than the last
I was
out.
waiting for you to say that. I could tell that's what you thought.
I'm like, ah.
Well, Miller is aboard. That's her 3rd hit of the weekend, and a base knock for Carly Davison. Well, this inning has been interesting, to say the least. Couple of home runs and a couple of bang-bang plays over at first. Davison, the senior. And she's been rock solid over at second base this weekend in her own right. Hastings again. And delivers a strike off the hop. Dug out cleanly by Annalie Adams. And the Razorbacks grab the lead. This season, Arkansas 25-0 when leading after 2, and that's exactly what they're doing tonight.
Yeah, 2 bombs here. And of course it's bombs for Arkansas. Only extra base hits we've seen have been exiting the ballpark.
And that's what we want to continue to see. Just leave the ballpark. Hey, Brady, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in, showing the ladies some love. Appreciate it over on Twitch. Oh, we're up to 275 on viewers. Is what softball? Yeah, we're watching softball, Brady or Dave. Yeah, absolutely, Seawall. Hey, Chairman, good to see you, buddy. Let's give the ladies some major razor power.
Here in the heart of the SEC season. And back in Fayetteville, 2-1. Number 6 Arkansas, the lead against the Auburn Tigers. Aaron Miller, Roy Philpott. Kayla Walker, the LSU transfer, will lead things off. 3, 4, and 5. Timmerman comes too far inside again in the third batter she's hit tonight. And once again, Auburn has the leadoff runner aboard. You seeing anything in the circle from Sailor Timmerman thus far? Kind of pitching in and out of some jams.
Yeah.
Our first 3 innings.
I think that's it. I think you nailed it. Trying to settle in to not get into a jam. Establishing control, trying to find her lane and her groove early in this game. Now she's got a lead. That's got to feel a little bit better. We mentioned the defense, how stellar Arkansas's defense has been this series, and relying on that. I think you have to carry the game yourself, and at times a young arm, a freshman in the circle, can feel that pressure.
Kayla Walker appears to be okay. Gets us to Annalee Adams. Razorbacks in this series, 15 free passes, either via the walk or the hit by pitch. Timmerman in the circle tonight. Annalee Adams up to bat, hitting .291. That cleanup roll. Timmerman was a 2-sport standout at Lakeland Union High School in Wisconsin. Aaron nearly averaged a double-double on the hardwood. Was actually a 3-sport standout. Incredibly talented swimmer as well. 3-time all-conference, 200 meters. Were you strictly softball? Strictly softball.
I was. Played a little bit of golf up until about my freshman year, and then that was, had to phone it in. It's time to get serious.
You made a wise decision there. Golf is so frustrating. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-1 ball game. And a fly ball. Ballpark's going to hold it to right center. Reagan Johnson is there once again. It's one thing to be really good at one sport. It's something totally different to be really good in 2 sports. Sailor Timmerman was outstanding in 3, the prep ranks, before arriving here in Fayetteville. Back to Roebuck.
I kind of think that I like them jerseys, the color like that.
Haven Roebuck made an appearance in the Sports Center top 10 to the end of March. Sharply over to third. McDowell, they'll turn 2 again. 28 double play turn this year by this Auburn defense.
It's Arkansas defense, sir.
More than pleased with the support behind Sailor Timmerman so far tonight.
Big time defense continuing to play a massive role for Arkansas this weekend. 4th double play.
What do you think of them jerseys?
I like them.
I do. I think the football team would look good in those.
24-4, we won.
Good Lord.
Uh-oh. Look out, YT. I'm on the board. I got 6 points.
Oh, no.
I'm coming for you.
I guess I don't get points if they get walked.
No. Your offensive guy or your pitcher, you mean?
My offensive guy.
Yeah, you do. It's like a half point or something like that. Oh, they did, Arky? I didn't know if they did or not, but they need to bring them back.
We did. We just had them during the worst years of.
Did we have a anthracite helmet too to go with it?
Yep.
Oh, that would be smoking. Hopefully, Silverfield brings back the
we had it
better
during
jerseys.
the 2 years of Chad Norris.
Johnson, Bain,
Oh, maybe that's why they burned them and didn't bring them back.
Surge is here in Fayetteville this weekend. Home runs galore for the nation's 6th-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Johnson struck out her first time up. That came back in the first inning. Ella Harrison remains in the circle for the Tigers. Johnson now batting .369.
Yeah, we had him under Brett too.
Garden City, Texas native. All-time hits leader for the Razorbacks. Set that record last weekend versus the Gators.
We also had the front-facing hog during Brett too.
Supreme speedster on the base pass once she gets aboard.
Opposed to the back-facing hog?
Still 0-2.
Huh?
I said
My favorite
opposed
quote
to
of
the
week.
back-facing hog?
Asking Courtney Deifel about
Well, I mean, if you want to look at hog
Megan
butt,
Johnson, that speed. She
Pork
said
butt.
She glides.
I smoke it.
That paints a picture, doesn't it?
It does. It's the best adjective she could have used. 15 stolen bases on the year.
Perfect in that department. Straightaway center. Played perfectly by Womack. And there's one away. Softball this
he
week.
didn't even move. What are you talking about?
Between
Yeah.
Played
number
perfectly.
7
Stood in
Florida,
the same
South
spot
Carolina.
as she
Yeah.
was the whole time.
She stood there perfectly.
Right here on the SEC.
That's that
Network.
great
Now
Arkansas
Sunday
defense.
Afternoon. We got games 1, 2, and 3. First 2 on the network. Game 3.
See what I did there?
SEC Network Plus.
Yeah.
Everything else, of course, also on the ESPN app.
Watch this loop-de-loop throw here.
Ridley Bain batting second. Off speed and strike one.
Freshman
The
that cracked
oop-de-oop.
into this starting order. We
The
mentioned we had a
oop-de-oop.
chance to chat with DJ
You
Gasso.
dummy-os can't even do
And he went on and on
regular
about Ridley
play.
Bain.
What was the word that he used? It stuck with me until it didn't before I was getting ready to
He
say
chose
it.
it.
I
He
mean, the
didn't
thing
like
I
the
remember him
front-facing hog.
expressing was the fact that he knew she was going to be a
I
knockout the
don't know
second
that I
she
ever
got on campus.
paid,
Was a stud through high school play, knew the
paid that much
talent
attention
that she was
to
going
it,
bring
to
into
be
this
honest with you.
program immediately. And he was right. Prepared, disciplined, very hard worker. And has stepped into this starting 9 and had immediate impact.
She did strike out her first time up tonight, but this weekend really never has a
Are
bad
those bats
plate
completely
appearance.
different
Yeah.
than
Her
regular
approach.
baseball bats?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sense
They're
her
made
high
specifically
IQ
for
for the
softball.
game. Plays with a sixth sense. I feel like she just has a very patient approach.
They sound like they're filled with something.
No.
Coach Deifel talked to us too about Bain and just the excitement for the future of her career. What she's
The
going
red
to
chrome
do.
helmets were the
She
best,
matures
but
in
I
this
think we
program.
got blown out when we wore those.
I'm gonna give you one more. This one hit up the middle. Beautiful segue to continue the Brindley Bain conversation. Aaron, she posted the highest class average at Eagleville High School in science, in math, in history, and in
Ooh, Amanda says
So
no
she's
one
a
likes the
student
front-facing
athlete, all
hog.
caps student.
yes.
We like that.
I mean, that's hitting the jackpot.
Good stuff.
Great athlete, great student, great ambassador in all likelihood for your program. Ella McDowell, 2 for 5 this weekend. Monster cut that is fouled away. You've called the sport longer than I have, but one of my first series was working with you in this ballpark 2 years ago. It feels like it's been a steady climb and a rise in expectations and trajectory for Courtney Deifel's team. Now in her 11th season here in Fayetteville. And this team, to me, feels like the way they're playing, they got a great chance to break through, get to the Women's College World Series.
11 years as head coach here, has 2 SEC regular season championships, tournament championship, 8 of the NCAA appearances. I feel like every time they make that appearance, I'm like, this is going to be the year that they're going to bust into the Women's College World Series. And that's that next hump, right?
Trying to punch through. Well, maybe if you keep everybody healthy for that super regional round and maybe avoid food poisoning at that weird late hour, that would assist in matters. Another story for another day.
Another story for another day. Yeah, they had an unfortunate run-in with some sickness last year. Tough.
Could you play when you were ill like that?
I'm a baby. I'm a sissy when it comes to that. Not I. But you also are talking to someone that's phobic of throw up. So that was out for me. I'm out.
I mean, I didn't expect this to come up in the broadcast, but there's no worse
conversations
worth
there is no
doing
worse.
now.
When you know that you have to, and then you decide that you're going
Awful.
to. All right,
Awful.
that's it. That's it.
All right, we're moving on.
I apologize. The second that you said it, I couldn't avoid that conversation. 2-2 to Ella McDowell. Ella Harrison comes home and fouled away again.
I got to go back, though, to the Deifel effect, because since she stepped into this program 11 seasons ago, my goodness, where this program has gone, the trajectory that this team is headed, it is a matter of time, and I feel like it's going to happen at any moment that they will be in Oklahoma City. The talent's there.
Bain at first, and on 2 hops over to Hastings, and McDowell able to beat out the toss to avoid the double play.
Next up for Arkansas, the number 22, Dakota.
McDowell now at first, 2 away for Dakota Kennedy. And this is where you have to be careful. The 13th home run of the season just moments ago. The outer edge off speed in strike 1. I think it was the easy nature of the swing that stood out with that solo blast from Dakota. It promises to be a big night for her. Up and away to even the count. Now, coming in from Arizona, was first team all Big 12 last year. Courtney Deifel knew all about her skill set. Having seen her up close, was hoping for a chance when she put her name in the portal. Got that chance, and it was a fit right away. You love it when a plan comes together in that kind of way, Aaron. You thought it was a fit. Conversation is had, and indeed it was. She had a lot of options. She said here in Fayetteville she felt like she could be herself right away. And then maybe my second favorite quote that Coach Deifel gave us on Dakota Kennedy. She's brilliant. She's good at everything she does. No reps off, and here comes the 2-2.
I think that's the true test when you know you've found a gem, is that the standard of excellence doesn't turn off and on with certain things in their lives. And that to me was the sentiment from Coach Deifel, is that every single thing that Dakota Kennedy approaches, she does it with excellence. She lives one way. That's who you want to be on a team with. That's who I would want to be standing next to. That's what I think about you, Roy, being in the booth with you.
That feels like a stretch, but we'll take it. I was going to say, is that how you live your life as now a broadcaster?
I mean, again, if you were going to chalk up a characteristic of an athlete you'd want to coach, it'd be that.
Kylie Shaw had it played perfectly, hugging that left field line for out number 3. Razorbacks with a 2-1 lead. Kate Malvo, Auburn co-head coach, set to join us next.
The co-head coach? Do they not just have one head coach?
No. It's kind of like an assistant coach.
Man, this orb of judgment's going kind of crazy right here on offense right now.
It's because Sarge got him straight.
What you eating on?
None of your business. Pork steak.
I was just wondering. It sounds mouthwatering.
It is.
Auburn co-head coach Kate Malvo, and coach, the offensive approach, scratch the run across early. Close game now. What are you telling your team down there in the dugout?
Well, we're gritty and we're just fighting for it, and that's really fun to watch when we string them together and do that. And it's not always going to look a certain type of way, but we're gritty and we're fighting and we're going to figure it out because of it, and that's the best part.
Coach, you know every game, especially through conference play, matters. Describe the conversation coming into a Game 3 with a back-against-the-wall situation.
Well, the game doesn't know who's supposed to win. And so it's like at any point in time, you're one pitch away, you're one game away, you're one swing away, whatever it is. You're one away from totally changing what this feels like, and you just got to fight through the hard. And when you fight through the hard, which is exactly what they're going to do, it's going to pay off. So they're committed to it. We're excited to see what they're going to do with it the rest of the game, and just keep taking it to them. That's what we're going to do.
Coach, appreciate the access. Best of luck rest of the way.
Thanks, War Eagle.
Thank you, Coach. Tell you what, talking to both Chris and Kate Malvo, the positivity never goes away. And that was a message that we got from Chris coming into this weekend, is that they don't tolerate any negative rhetoric. This is a team-first program. They are committed to the process, and that process doesn't fade whether you win, whether you lose. This program is committed to figuring things out.
That message has been consistent.
Yeah.
Going back to our conversations last Thursday, and now multiple times speaking with Auburn's co-head coaches, Chris Malvo and Kate Malvo. Anaya Womack will lead things off for the Tigers here in the top of the 4th inning. 50 pitches in now for Sailor Timmerman. Swatted foul. Anaya, the junior from Brandon, Mississippi, began her career at Ole Miss. Now her 2nd year on the Plains. Also a multi-sport standout, playing basketball at Hartfield Academy. Led her team to a pair of state championships. Rio, I mean, it is automatic.
Good job,
it
Rio.
is automatic in the 6 hole with Arkansas in 2026.
What an all-star. Offensively, defensively, so athletic, and she makes it look so smooth, so easy. That is not an easy play to make. That infield, kind of the half sunshine, half shade to deal with as well over there at shortstop.
And I wasn't even considering that, but that's exactly where that ball traveled through, in and out of the sunshine and through the shadows.
Hard. Her commitment to stay down on that too. I mean, she's got no problem giving up the body to keep the ball in front of her.
Good
Stroud
pitch.
back to the circle.
job,
Timmerman
young
stabs
lady.
it out of the air for out number 2.
No way, Timmerman.
Much cleaner inning so far for Timmerman, both with pitch sequence and pitch control and a little defense. We saw the throwing error from her back in the first inning. That one much more confident overhand.
I'll take that, she said.
Quickly 2 away, 0-1 to Ava Ratliff. Ratliff, the first player in Indiana State history with back-to-back seasons, hitting 20 home runs or more. A lot of youth in this Auburn program. 1-2. That's been part of the adversity in the middle portion of this conference slate. Cut on and miss, the strikeout. 11 pitch inning for Saylor Timmerman, her second strikeout. And coming up, we'll touch base with Courtney Deifel, Arkansas's head coach.
Let's give some on fire Major Razor to the girls. Get them fired up this inning. Major Razor's going to let them know. Rocky, not a problem. We do all Razorback sports, mostly baseball, basketball, and football. But on days we get a chance, I always like to give our girls over at Bogle Bomber Park some love.
Up Monday, Courtney Deifel. Very glad she has decided to wear the microphone. We're told she is wearing several microphones. 2-1 our score.
Too
Erin
many
Miller,
microphones.
Roy Philpott, and now Courtney Deifel joins us. So, I mean, this weekend you guys have been awfully impressive. What are you seeing so far down there today in Game 3 going for the sweep?
Well, today I just see an intent and staying the course. So things aren't flowing as much for us, but we're staying the course. We're having better at bats. We're seeing our defense make some really great plays, and we're seeing Saylor stay on the attack. So far so good.
Coach, I don't know what you're feeding this defense, but double plays have been impressive from up here. This has got to be something that you guys practice over and over.
I mean, haven't they been impressive?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh my gosh. I love watching our defense every day, but they've been absolutely game-changing this weekend. But yeah, we practice a lot. Matt drills them. They take a lot of pride in their defense, and so we're seeing it play out.
Let's see if we can lose one microphone by the end of the game,
I would
but we
love to do that.
appreciate you being mic'd up for us.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. We'll pick.
I mean, she
Real
did
life,
tell
they
us
won
that she
24 to
had 3
4.
different microphones on right now.
Yeah.
She was mic'd up yesterday.
All weekend.
Yeah, we didn't know that. But it's great.
She's getting some practice in.
Offense has been rock solid, and those extra base hits, every single one. Now in Game 3, through the first 2.5 contests, has gone out of the ballpark. 6 extra base hits, all accounting for runs.
Off speed there out of the hand of Harrison. First time we've seen that so far.
A lot of real estate between short and second on the shift. What do you make of that alignment, Aaron?
To me, what I see is that outfield is playing deep. I mean, they're almost completely on the warning track there. We saw that towering home run from her yesterday. Pull side, barely stayed fair. Left field line.
Oh.
And again in that same direction, right over the top
fair?
of the foul pole. And this time it hooked a bit too far by about 10 feet.
That looked like a rinse and repeat yesterday, but just shaded foul. And that's exactly why defense playing deep, just a few steps off the warning track. You know, I mentioned this yesterday, so fair foul is reviewable unless the ball is above the foul pole line.
Just getting ready to tee you up for that exact question.
I learned you up yesterday.
Yes, you did. You absolutely did. I love learning in a broadcast, which I do each and every game. Great look down that left field line, 200 feet to get to that foul pole and that outfield wall. Did you call it a foul pole or a fair pole?
Foul pole.
Foul pole.
Oh,
Straightaway center.
One.
This one's
Goodbye.
got a chance.
Tiana.
And it's gone.
Oh my God!
12th home run of the season for the hard-hitting first baseman. Tiana Bell gets it done.
Told you.
Felt
Fire
like a
him up
matter
with
of
Major
time.
Razor and Nate.
The contact, the way
Just
that she was seeing the ball from the hand of Harrison.
Smack the ball out the ballpark.
She has the pull side foul ball, and then this very next swing, low in the zone, and she's not early. The change, the adjustment of timing on that swing, right at the knees, that's exactly where you'd want to hit that pitch. Patient at the plate, waits to time it up, unbelievable. Here's the reaction we wanted to see.
We need to hear that in a moment on a Mic'd Up Monday. I assume that we will. 3 runs on the board for Arkansas here in game 3 tonight. All
She is a
3
beast.
of the solo shot variety. Dakota Kennedy, Tiana Bell, Natalia Rio.
Yeah, I do
We
too,
may
Miss
see
Veronica.
a
They are
change in the circle here from Auburn.
a nice change of pace, wouldn't you say?
Tigers making a pitching change.
JK6777. Appreciate you becoming a member of the Star
Godfrey into
Squad.
the
Thank
circle.
you very much.
Well, Harrison's night is done.
Welcome.
I'll tell you more about Blaine coming up.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Platinum.
That one caught me by surprise. I agree, Miss Veronica. I just wish everybody else agreed too. I don't know why. Excuse me. More of the Hawk fans don't tune in to watch these ladies. Are you jamming, White Tea? I just seen your head bobbing in
Nope.
the camera, so I thought you might be jamming.
Just
to
waiting for Papa John's to get here.
Oh, Papa John's. I ain't had Papa John's in years.
This weekend series here in Fayetteville, 3 innings tossed, 55 pitches, and the 3 home runs given up.
They do, Sean.
Blaine Godfrey enters the circle. Alabama native, Hartselle High School, and the right-hander, a redshirt freshman. Number 12 recruit in the country, going back to 2022.
Man, Auburn, you're going to let this girl
Campaign
eat?
A year ago, did not see any game action. First year on the Plains. Different story here this campaign.
She needs little biscuits and gravy.
Natalia Rijo, the batter. 7th home run of the season back in the 2nd inning.
Yes, yeah, you're right, Miss Veronica. They sure are.
After hitting her 6th yesterday.
Good thing is we always post it on the channel so they can go back and watch it later.
1 here in the home half of the
at
fourth.
Their leisure.
Razorbacks going for the series sweep. It's interesting.
If they
the
can't be
schedule
with us
for
live.
both of these teams after tonight, and far from a walk in the park for either
Tough road
side.
ahead.
Very tough. Right back up the middle. That'll sneak through for a base hit. Third of the weekend for Rijo, standing at first base.
A nice adjustment for Rijo, facing a much different arm in the circle. Harrison was
Rijo just looks like she's happy-go-lucky
hard rise and
all
drop.
the time. She's just like
Godfrey
she'd be real bubbly.
predominantly screw and curve, so a different plane of movement out of this freshman pitcher.
A 7th appearance of the season for Godfrey. And Wyckoff takes strike 1. Now the bottom of this Arkansas lineup has been outstanding. Helping set the table and then some for
Shane, what's good, buddy?
What's up, Shane?
Head coach Courtney Deifel.
Yeah, my daughters love it.
Three
She just
microphones at once. That seems
they're
like
on their way back from Green Forest now.
mic'd
after
up for us
victory.
on a mic'd up Monday. She had the headset
She
on.
definitely
And then there was
Plus, I think,
another.
yeah, I think
wants
they
to go to
had some
college to
video
play.
crew. Arkansas had her mic'd up as well.
Do we need 3? Can we just use 1? Everybody gets the same fee?
We're in the age of content, Roy. It's all about the content.
It's unfortunate, but accurate. I mean, I guess it's not unfortunate if it's good content.
It's good stuff.
The 0-2. Everybody's got a YouTube channel.
Or podcast.
Thanks for the shout out, guys. We really appreciate
I
it.
always say I'm going to listen to more podcasts, and then I never do. Godfrey records her
What'd you
first
say?
strikeout. First out of the
I
inning.
said they were talking about everybody has a YouTube channel or a
I don't
podcast.
think I can name you a podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Just
Oh,
on
yeah.
the top of my head.
I missed 7 Innings podcast. What do you mean?
There we go.
RIP. Bring it
My
back.
middle
I mean, yes.
daughter's gonna
Casting my vote.
play travel
Rally
ball
the
this year, maybe.
troops. Bring back the greats.
My oldest could she had a scholarship to
Ready
play
to
for
go.
Arkansas
Ready.
State,
I'm ready.
What's the conversation
but
here?
chose to go a different route and do something
It was
different.
big time K against Wyckoff, and right now it's just trying to stay within this moment. 1 out on the board, bottom half of this order.
A few real life.
if I'm Riker Chasen, I'm
it does
telling
go up a
her,
little bit.
Take a deep breath. Stay within yourself. Let's finish this. inning.
Sometimes I think that like button
This is a really big
people think
opportunity
they're gonna
for
get
Godfrey.
shocked if they hit that button or something.
Mentioned the different arm, the different contrast between her and Harrison. Screw, curve, change, a little bit more of a junk ball arm as opposed to Ella Harrison, who started this game for Auburn. So she's going to have to force Arkansas to make some adjustments here at the plate.
It's her 9th strikeout of the season. Pitch came in high. Batted down by Ratliff. Escaping to second.
There it is,
Rijo.
22 Arkansas
Ends up
versus
base
number
running,
8
as
Alabama.
you would expect.
This Saturday, we will have that game.
Gap widens between shortstop and the second baseman.
Right here on Razorback Live with the Sarge.
I feel like I want to telestrate that, what I just saw. The amount of real estate. I mean, right up the middle.
You just want to draw on the screen?
I mean, I can't do it. But, I mean, look at that
We'll
distance
have all
there.
3 games.
I mean, you could put another blue cone on the other side of the bag at second. Could be a multi-blue cone event.
We've been talking a lot about defensive shifts, though, this weekend. We've seen quite a bit of situations where Auburn has shifted over to play into the scout of Arkansas offense.
Yeah, Michael. You do a great job, brother. We appreciate you.
Talked about the data within our game now, the numbers, the quick data on hand that has really made, I believe, an offensive juggernaut in our sport. But defensively, this is also some of the data that you're privy to is what are the sprays of power for these bats? Where's the power alley? How can we position ourselves accordingly?
Miller turned on that one a bit too soon. I mean, I see the blue cone, vision cone right there on the telestrator. You just press that, and then it pops up.
You missed it. I did it earlier.
I know. I liked it. But, I mean, it's,
That's a really good view, though. You can see that Hastings at shortstop playing in that 5-6 hole.
Whoa.
To the backstop. Rijo advancing to third.
So she let that one out of her hand a little late.
Pitch. Godfrey looked at Ratliff and said that was my bad.
Yeah, Sean, yeah. We're not the only ones struggling on the diamond.
Now the payoff from Godfrey. And a free pass will put Miller at first base. So runners now at the corners. Coming up Friday night, number 2 Texas, number 20 Texas A&M start a huge 3-game series down in College Station. That's in baseball. We'll have it for you right here on the SEC Network, the ESPN app. Coverage of Game 1. The Lone Star Showdown Series begins at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Aggies and Horns. Need we say more? Pivotal series.
You weren't going to get me that time.
Texas.
SEC Network.
Second pitching change here of this inning. Abby Herndon now in the circle for the Tigers. Aaron, while we have a moment, are you familiar with all of the different mascots and nicknames for Auburn?
I'm not, but I'm hoping you are, and I'm hoping you can learn me up right now.
Okay. So we actually ran this as a graphic last year down on the Plains. I think we did it maybe in softball and baseball. It's the Auburn Tigers, of course.
Do that one.
So you can go with Tigers, you can go with AU, you can go with Auburn. There's also, of course, War Eagle.
Yep.
So you can go with War Eagle, but you can't use the plural of War Eagle. So you can't say War Eagles. No.
No plural.
That is incorrect. If you want to offend an Auburn fan, that is one way to do it quickly.
Did you figure that out the hard way?
No.
Okay.
I've known about this for quite some period of time. But I've worked with people in various sports that incorrectly have utilized that terminology before, and I've had to unfortunately correct them on air for fear of being ridiculed on social media. So War Eagle, Tigers, not the plural of the bird.
All right.
Auburn, AU, you're good to go.
Speaking of bird, there is a bird flying around inside of the press box right now. I just wanted to, if you saw my eyes darting up to the ceiling.
That's what that was.
There are some open windows in the booth, and there is indeed a bird in the booth. Hello, team. See the open windows there? A bird has entered the premises.
Herndon in the circle for the Tigers. Carly Davison, the hitter, batting ninth once again, hitting .376 coming into this series. Only play is going to be at first. They'll get the out there. A run scores. Rijo touches home plate.
We'll
and
take
the Razorbacks add to their advantage. It's now 4-1.
Squeeze play. Suicide squeeze.
Right, Sean. You shouldn't have said that.
If there's an underhand throw there from Herndon, there's a play at home plate. I'm not sure why that wasn't something she was comfortable.
They just told the whole world how to troll Auburn now.
But that ball easily bunted hard enough back out to her in the pitching circle. I think should have been a play at home.
Now at second base is Kennedy Miller. 0-1 to Reagan Johnson, back to the top of the order. Does speak to the aggressive nature of the approach.
I wasn't going to say anything, Sean, but since you brought it up,
suicide squeeze.
I would.
New pitcher
I had to
coming in almost right away.
Agree with you on that.
0-2.
A meaningful rep there for Arkansas. I mean, they've got the lead here, had a 2-run lead before that squeeze bunt. Why not go for it? Put it in game play. See how it feels. Apply some pressure to this defense.
Infield comes in. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Johnson strikes out for the second time tonight. Quality appearance out of the bullpen for Abby Herndon. The Razorbacks add to their tally, now leading Auburn 4-1.
4-1. Yeah. Nah, not us, Xander. We don't do stuff like that. You did, Sean. You did. That was a great set. I spiked it right after you said it. You understood the assignment. I don't even know who's playing in it real life, to be honest with you. When the Hogs go out, I quit watching basketball. I think it's Michigan and Illinois, maybe? Is it Illinois? Michigan and Illinois? Somebody let me know who's playing tonight. Or no, it's UConn in Michigan, I think. Yeah, if it's Michigan and UConn, I probably say Michigan wins that game because Michigan seems to be unstoppable right now. That team is huge, athletic. So I would say Michigan.
In a top 3 showdown. What a scene that will be in a rematch of the Women's College World Series. Back here in Fayetteville. 1 pitch, 1 away. The new Arkansas hurler, Robin Herron, back in the circle after tossing complete game 5-inning shutouts in game 1 on Saturday, Aaron.
Oh, they brought out the big gun to finish this game up. Robin Herron.
Day-to-day managing the output from this arm. But a meaningful arm nonetheless. A senior for this group, attacks the top half of the strike zone and has wicked spin from the left side.
Love the use of the word wicked there. That's exactly what it is. After Wilson flied out to right field, it's back to the top of the AU batting order. Kylie Shaw, 0-2. We showed you that graphic. Texas, Oklahoma. What is that like?
Intense, to put it lightly.
And a strikeout. Robin Herron, 2 up, 2 down quickly.
Robin pitching like she got a
Good
date
work
tonight.
so far for the lefty. It's curveball, cuts across the plate. A great location, about a ball out of the strike zone, forces the chase.
24 starts a season ago, 34 appearances, second-team All-American.
Oh.
And a potential out was dropped crossing the left field line by Dakota Kennedy.
That's twice I've seen you do that, Dakota. You got to get that glove open, young lady.
So new life for Alyssa Hastings, who's 1 for 2. Sunsets in about 22 minutes here in Fayetteville. That twilight sky sometimes can mess with you on the move out there in the outfield. Beautiful night, though. The way you answered that question on Texas, Oklahoma kind of gave me goosebumps.
Oh, look at Riho.
Look at Riho again from her knees, decided not to attempt the throw. Prevented the ball from going into the outfield.
Yeah, it didn't result in an out, but more than anything, we get to continue to be dazzled by the athleticism of Talia Riho. Smart choice, I think, just to eat that, not make the throw, keep the ball in the infield, get the jersey dirty a little.
Feels good.
Feels good. I do feel like that's always how it happens. You miss the fly ball out. give up a base hit.
Walker right to the track
got it.
and a leaping
There
grab.
you go. Good job, young lady.
Wyckoff was there. She has done it all this weekend. Kaylee Wyckoff in right field. Against the wall. No problem at all.
It is so easy for us to talk about offense this weekend for Arkansas, but how can you not talk about this defense? Are you kidding me?
Robbed a homer.
Saved 2 runs.
Good job. I think that deserves
my God.
one of those. Because she just saved a home run. Yeah, as entered, they do have a good vibe going. I think for sure.
To a base hit. This is Kennedy dropping this in left. Base hit immediately followed that drop fly ball, and then
Alabama
the out
is
to end
real
the
life.
inning would have been a 2-run shot, Roy. Auburn was
Walker.
looking for it. They needed it. They needed that break and didn't get it.
Yeah, she gave it a run, gave it a charge.
I do believe
Said this
Alabama
a
is
couple of
number one.
times this weekend, but that is what we have seen time after time. Opportunities there until they're ripped away at the last second. It's like Lucy taking the football away from Charlie Brown trying to attempt the field goal. Overshift on again in the Auburn infield for Brinley Bain.
You can see shortstop shaded over on the other side of second base. You've got another opportunity here. There's a lot of holes on that defense right now. You know, if I'm a hitter, if I'm Brinley Bain, what this is showing me is a pitch sequence as well. They're going to be hammering the inside part of the zone. They're banking on me pulling this to the pull side part of the field. To me, it tells me pitch location. Play into it.
3 balls and a strike. Brinley with 2 hits this weekend. 1 for 2 today. Hitting over 400 already in her first season in Fayetteville. Out of the zone and Bain aboard the leadoff walk.
That's a fact, Xander.
Third pitcher that we've seen today for the Tigers, Abby Herndon.
There's the duo, Chris Malvo and Kate Malvo. Second season here at Auburn.
Good first campaign last season. Trying to get back their winning ways here in game 3. Dow hammers that one foul.
Back-to-back Women's College World Series appearances when they were coaching at Tennessee. Had experience Louisiana, Missouri. Chris there on the left, offensive specialist, a great mind within our game when it comes to offense. And a heck of a duo. I've had a chance to be around these two. Even back when Chris was coaching at Bradley, I was still playing at Oklahoma. I mean, a phenomenal, phenomenal pair.
1-2. They certainly know the SEC with all of their experience. You mentioned at Tennessee and Mizzou. Second year now on the Plains.
I think it's 30
They have been
feet
transparent
or
in
30,
our conversations with them in game.
5 feet, maybe.
While
Shane,
we're not on the air,
Sean?
and obviously
Shane,
for the series last
appreciate you
week.
becoming a member of the SAR squad. Thank you very much.
Dakota Kennedy had the duck out of the way, standing next to the on-deck circle there. Everything's good. Sailor Timmerman got the start tonight for Arkansas. Robin Heron came on in relief of her. And McDowell could be two. Wilson, Hastings, they'll get the one out there. And it's the first out of the frame.
Now batting for Arkansas, the left fielder, number 22.
Wilson's perfectly placed to field this. That toss was almost a little soft there. I was wondering if Hastings was going to make it there in time.
Pressure-packed moments.
Yeah. My daughter
Back to
pitches some
Dakota
too,
Kennedy.
Sean, and it's crazy how they
13th
do
home
it.
run of the season, her first AB. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0.
There you go. See what says 43 feet.
Now Dakota, legendary baker since arriving here in Fayetteville, we're told. A couple of interviews out on YouTube and various podcasts where she discussed her knack for the cinnamon roll and the 3 hours.
The 3+ hour prep time.
I mean, we mentioned it yesterday. Riker Chasen comes out of the Auburn dugout. 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
I don't doubt it. I mean, if they're yeasted cinnamon rolls, they got to prove, they got to rise.
I don't even really know what that means. Yeasted cinnamon rolls? Or
Yeah,
all cinnamon rolls?
Yeasto.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not all cinnamon rolls are yeast.
See, I didn't know.
The best ones are, though.
Okay. Because the dough rises in those scenarios.
Exactly, yes.
I'm more about the icing. Like, I need a little bit, but not too much,
We
and it can't
talked
be
about
too
this
sweet.
yesterday. It's got to be cream cheese.
If you're an Arkansas fan right now, all icing tastes great because your team is playing so well at such a high level. Everything
Sarge forgot a drink.
Neifel is doing is working with this group, and especially the current hitter, Dakota Kennedy.
Yeah, I stood in box with 95-mile-an-hour
Riker
fastballs,
Chasen,
and
who
it
just
didn't bother me. But
visited the pitching circle
I
for
don't know,
Auburn.
something about that
Also
underhand
second
softball coming at you
season
like that
came in
is
with
a
Chris
little more
and Kate Malvo.
intimidating.
Pitching coach specializes in the data, the human performance of these arms. There's a lot of experience on this Auburn staff. Coach Chasen spent a season at Ole Miss, 4 seasons at LSU.
Excuse me.
Competed with the USA men's fast pitch team.
After 3 straight out of the zone, Herndon makes it 3-1. Kennedy, of course, was the hero last weekend. We'll show you that walk-off home run against the Florida Gators. The one that allowed Courtney Deifel to lose her voice after the fact. Watch that replay so many times. Slicing foul and just past Kylie Shaw. Last Sunday, Bogle Park, place to be, sun shining brightly. Walk it off, and there it is, a 3-run shot as the Razorbacks were down to their final out, bottom of the 7th inning. Big time. And a good take, Kennedy aboard. The second free pass of the frame.
Yeah, I agree.
Dow now at second
It's
base,
definitely
Kennedy at
different.
first.
Yes, Seawall, absolutely, because of the distance.
Well, now you got to find the strike zone against Tiana
It's a
Bell.
whole different,
Homered
trying
back
to
and forth.
pick the ball up out of
Also
the hand
homered
is way
yesterday in
different.
Game 2.
It's definitely
Monster blast.
a different. Ooh, she got
Popped
underneath
up
that one.
shallow right and about 2 paces back on the outfield grass. Daigle Wilson will make the play for out number 2. Natalia Rijo gets set to dig in. This is must-see TV. Whether it's on defense or up to bat. 2 for 2 tonight. Rijo out in front.
Nice off-speed pitch by Herndon.
About 10 more minutes of daylight before the sun officially sets here in the natural state. 0-2.
3 totally different types of arms that we've seen in the circle from Auburn. Now the lefty in the circle. We've seen the rise, the drop from Harrison. We saw the east to west movement from the freshman arm. Now the lefty with some off speed. So, you know, Arkansas is having to time up and locate much different release points from this staff.
You can feel the wheels turning in this game. Rijo to Wilson. And the Razorbacks will strand 2. Top of the 6th coming up, 4-1. Home team out in front. What a scene that was on a mic'd up Monday. Courtney Deifel reacting in real time after Kaylee Wyckoff's catch. The right field wall robbing Auburn's Michaela Walker. But 2-run home run and what could have been potential game changer for the Tigers. Wyckoff has enjoyed quite a weekend here in the home ballpark in Fayetteville. 4-1 our score. Aaron Miller, Roy Philpott. And the Tigers back up to bat. It's Robin Herron. It's been an eventful weekend in the SEC once again. Next weekend it gets even better. Some of the series that we've already previewed here tonight in Game 3. Courtney Deifel, if you're just tuning in, also informed us she's wearing
Let them know,
separate
Sean.
microphones, at least for our interview mid-game. The headset counted as one. She's mic'd up on a Mic'd Up Monday and also mic'd up as a result of our hardworking friends in the Arkansas control room. I don't think I've ever been mic'd up for anything outside of just calling games. Adams able to check her swing. Hitting cleanup once again, Annalie Adams. Big strike two.
It's impressive to watch Robin Herron do her thing. I would describe her kind of like a thumber in the circle. Really deceptive speed, deceptive spin. Hard to square up firmly. And the fact that it's coming from the left side, and if you're in the right-handed batter's box, just that backdoor late movement.
She offer, peel down to first. They will say that she did. And the strikeout for Robin Herron, Terry Holtz on the appeal, confirming that Adams went around.
That's the right call.
She did.
Barrel definitely broke the plane to the strike zone. That's what I mean about this arm. You just can't quite figure out when to pull the trigger. That's the hard stuff, firm. You can hear the pop of the glove. Most of the time, it's got late break. It's really deceptive.
Haven Roebuck, the bat.
Yeah, Xander.
It sounds different.
And getting a home run
Ball
taken away
meets
from you.
the catcher's mitt tonight with Herron in the circle. Haven was able to reach the E1 back in the first inning. Off speed
Good
that
pitch.
time, 1-2. Roebuck, a native of North Carolina, South Central High School in Winterville. Upstairs to even the count. Has her eyes set on a major in biomedical engineering. Standout volleyball player, the prep ranks. Good take, count runs full. And Aaron, despite everything that's happened this weekend, it's just a 3-run deficit for the Tigers. A couple of base runners and a blast. They are right back in it. Popped up a mile high. Who wants it? Reagan Johnson does.
Well, you heard co-head coach Kate Malvo mention that. We're in this. We're going to continue to apply pressure. One swing of the bat, one inning, one pitch could change this ball game. And to your point, with only 3-run deficit on the board, set the table, one swing.
And if Kaylee Wyckoff wasn't playing out in right field, could be a 4-3 game right now. Nia Womack, 0-1. Great environment here in Fayetteville. Weather has cooperated this weekend. There were some nasty storms that pushed through before we landed some 3 nights ago. Mile high again, no problem. Dakota Kennedy is there. 4-1, home half of the 6th coming up after a 13-pitch frame from Robin Herron.
She's getting the job done, ladies and gentlemen. She's getting the job done. Robin's doing the Robin things. One of the 333 people that haven't hit the like button, could just one of you do it to get us to 100? Just one? The ladies deserve at least 100 likes. There we go. Thank you. Whoever you were, thank you very much. We got to the bottom of the 6th and then the top of the 7th, and then that'll be it. And we could pick up a good, yeah, I mean, in real life, in the perfect world, you're right. Oh, Nevada, no worries, brother. Well, I appreciate you getting it done, man.
Hole 5, 6, 7, 1 through 9. They have been able to not only show the long ball, we've seen the defense from Arkansas. We even saw that squeeze bunt late in this ball game, too.
No worries, brother.
The fourth
hey,
run of the frame,
you a member, you subscribe.
At home plate.
So
Tiana Bell, her 12th home run of the season.
You get some
Tigers
leeway with the
three
SARS,
different
Bubba.
pitchers in the circle.
In the famous
Only
words
run
of
they
Joe G.
scored this weekend coming on.
Yeah.
Back in the first.
Oh, it's dropped.
Hammered away. Wyckoff sends it
double.
all the way to the left field wall, off the bounce. And Kaylee Wyckoff doing Kaylee Wyckoff things once again.
She robbing home runs, hitting
The first
doubles.
extra base hit that hasn't been a home run this entire weekend. Off the wall, left center field. And no doubt.
Now, if it bounces over the fence, it's
It's
an
a ground rule
automatic
double.
double, right?
Yes.
Cash money. Pinch runner going to come in, it looks like. It's Wyckoff.
Yeah. Ashton, I don't think the girls get even as much as the boys do.
Duca
And they doing way better, so.
now standing at second base after the lead off.
I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't know that for sure.
Extra base hit
I'm
that we've
just
seen that has
making
not
an
left the
assumption.
ball yard. Kennedy Miller.
I'm not 100% sure who funds the NIL program for the women's softball.
I'm not either. I don't either. So I don't want to say one way or another for sure. But I would assume the boys get more.
I feel like in the
And they're
series
doing
moving forward,
less
they're
with
gonna
more. And
be dominant.
the girls are doing more with less.
I would
fair to
assume,
say?
though, that Dyfel goes out
I
there
feel
and sells her
confident to go for
program
it
to
now.
all the boosters. So
You know, I am a graphic design major. I need to put those.
she
Well,
got to have
I
some
will-
kind of.
I will tell you this: a 30, fixing to be 33,
I was a
hopefully,
computer
and
engineering major.
5
I used
record.
None of that as a broadcaster.
I mean,
go figure. The minor in
Go
math.
figure.
Just a huge nerd.
I'd listen to you if
I think if you're
I
a
had the money
play-by-player,
to
You
help.
almost have to be that, don't you? You're kind of nerdy.
And I was from Arkansas.
Your silence is definitely.
When I had my business, I
Computer
sponsored the
engineering.
Arkansas
Is
fishing
that
team.
real? Were you being honest with me?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you know I'm a nerd. As I was saying, as you were talking to our producer there,
As we were gossiping about you.
yeah, I could tell. I think all play-by-players, I mean, not all, but if you listen to us talk,
Man, Sarge, I didn't know
Men,
that you
women,
could score 200
whomever.
points in one night on
I
fantasy
think by
baseball.
default, we have to be kind of nerdy.
Yeah, if you got pitchers and your offense
Why do
goes
you
good,
say that?
who's got 200?
Yeah.
Because chances are
Me.
we weren't good enough in sports.
No, you don't.
But you love sports.
Oh, of course. Absolutely love it. Good battle here.
Don't forget, I got it open sitting here watching.
Miller stays alive, still 2-2. Of course.
You
we
whipped
all love
around
sports,
real quick, didn't you?
but We couldn't play at your level.
I looked down at my phone real quick. I'll tell you that.
So, what's the next best thing that we can do?
Oh, what did he say?
We want to be at the ballpark.
Talk about sports.
It's to talk about, right?
Oh.
Well, if that is the case, I love all the nerds that I get to work with throughout the softball season.
Oh, so everybody, we're all
They're
the
great.
same.
They're all great. We've got some great ones.
We do. You know who
Yeah,
probably
Sean, I
is
would
the
think
least
so.
Nerdy is Beth Mowens.
She's the GOAT.
No doubt. Sharply to third. Only play is
Your-
going to be
your boy from the
over to
Dodgers
first. They'll
finally
whip it back across.
Getting active.
And not in time. Del Duca able to get to third base.
Yep.
Yeah, she's not a nerd, for clarification. I know Beth.
Did he finally
Greatest of
get
all
some
time.
points?
The GOAT, I like that.
She also is
Yes.
a walking encyclopedia.
18 of them.
Ooh, he must
And
have hit
I
a
can only
homer.
speak for the sport of softball. She's
With an RBI.
obviously been
Yes,
calling our
sir.
game for a
That
long
away,
time.
Shohei.
Her memory
And
of
a
the
double.
sport,
Yes, sir.
so impressive.
Oh, sorry, a single.
Well,
Single
maybe
and a
that does
run.
make her somewhat of a,
I'll take it.
like the rest of us, play-by-players. See if we have
Bobby
another
only
change
made
from
it
a brief conversation in the
My
circle.
pitcher-
Team's
my
gonna
pitcher
gather
should
on the
be
backside.
4.2.
4 2/3 inning.
Razorbacks are threatening again.
so he
this
can't get
round,
the win.
Calling the
He didn't go
hogs, as
5.
they like to say here in this part of Northwest Arkansas. We'll get a change.
That's fine. They're losing anyway.
My pitcher should
Charlie
be
Butler
starting.
going to check in, the
pitch now,
right-handed
I think.
freshman. We'll step
I was
aside.
kind of hoping he'd got more,
More
but
about her coming up next.
Coming up next, that means the commercial. Gotta go just in time. Just made it. The ladies only get a small fraction of. Oh, yeah, I can imagine real life. I'm sure it's not very much at all. But I'm sure that's that way probably for most softball programs. If they're on that have, football and baseball and everything else on their campus.
what's ER? Is that an error?
Earn run.
Earned run. Gotcha. There's so many different things that can happen in baseball. It's got
Yeah.
DeGrom's doing good for me though.
DeGrom.
Sunshine
He's
State
got 4
native,
strikeouts.
making her second appearance.
They
in this
did. They
series.
tried to get me, Sean, but I was ready for it that time.
Fourth Auburn pitcher utilized tonight here in Game 3.
Yeah, Ashton, you're
Razorbacks
right.
Trying to add one more run.
This little lot of
Insurance.
Stop
mine.
it.
Auburn will be down to its final
I haven't
3
seen that
outs
in a
at the
while,
top
actually, to
of
be
the
honest.
7th. Carly Davidson, the hitter.
Davidson laid down.
Georgie
that
was
beautiful
telling me
squeeze in
before
the
we got
4th
on
inning.
here that you ain't never seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, I have
RBI
not.
on
We
the
watched
suicide
the first
squeeze.
one this afternoon.
For 1
Me
ball.
and Joji did,
Infield
and
is
we're gonna
in.
watch the whole series
Duke at
in
third
the
base,
Discord
the bench runner.
because I haven't
As
never
fun
seen them.
as it is to watch home runs, one of my favorite offensive
deprived yourself
plays
for
is the
almost
squeeze play,
over
the
20
suicide
years.
squeeze. So hard to execute.
Could we see
So-
another one here?
So much pressure.
Got some speed, 60 feet away.
I can't.
And think about that. The pressure of
I
having
can't remember.
to put
Xander,
the
are you
barrel on that
XD
ball, or your
in our
runner at third
in
base
our
is gonna be
Discord? Are you
absolutely
Cardinals
hosed.
fan in our Discord? Are you in our
It's a
Discord?
bad feeling if it happens that way.
I can't remember if that's
I
you
loved,
or.
I loved that play when I played softball. I love that play now
'Cause I-
calling softball.
Do you feel like you
Fires
could
me up.
forecast it when it's getting ready to happen?
You know, some programs, yes.
Trying to keep everybody's name straight is hard
Obviously,
for
having
me
my
to do.
experience at OU, I know OU loves the squeeze play.
Patty Gasso's texting you. No, she's not. Here it comes.
It's coming.
Yeah, real life. On some channels, you can definitely get in trouble for showing the commercials. This one, you'd be okay, but I don't, because they don't pay.
Popped up shallow left.
They don't pay me to show them to you.
Long run for Kylie Shaw prevents the run from scoring. Certainly not deep enough for the sac fly.
I more so can predict it or sense it with teams that are really aggressive on the base pass. So think like, I saw one calling Florida State a couple weeks ago. I've seen it with Duke, two programs that are extremely aggressive on the base pass. But right here for Arkansas, that was unexpected for me. This has been a weekend of home runs. And then in that situation, to drop down the bunt, especially with Carly Davidson at the plate.
Okay, Xander, I got you.
That was exciting to see.
Riker Chasen back out of the Auburn dugout into the circle. Courtney Deifel looking on. Has to be pleased. Has to be pleased with how well her team is playing right now. Backing up the Florida Series victory. Potential sweep here tonight of Auburn.
We won the Florida series last
Impossible to
week
do in
too,
this
YT,
conference.
and they were
It's straight
Fifth in the
from top
country.
to bottom.
Well, getting hot at the right time. I mean, we're at home
What are we
right now
Fifth?
for Arkansas.
We are 6th.
They hit the road to Mississippi State next weekend.
Make that make
Stark
sense.
Vegas.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
then they
how
go to Oklahoma.
that. I don't know when it
Put a
changes
circle around
for
that one.
softball.
Put a star
Usually on the Mondays, but I
beside
don't know.
game 1, 2 stars beside game 2, and a couple more for game 3. I mean, buckle up.
And their last 2 series for the SEC host Mizzou here after going to Norman, and then they finish SEC play in Austin, facing Texas. Tough road ahead.
Very difficult road.
Yeah, we got to go to Oklahoma. We got Oklahoma and Texas. The ladies going to have to start playing and make sure they keep them ball and bats going.
Same goes for Auburn, too. We were looking at the road ahead for both of these programs. SEC is a gauntlet. Always is.
Yeah, they're showing us some
of the century.
mercy love, I think, Ashton.
Now more than ever.
But there's a lot of people behind us that are struggling, too, so that's probably why we're getting
Auburn
the benefit
in
of the doubt there.
7th. And 7, 8, and 9 due up first. Try to keep this one going and avoid the sweep.
Yeah, they're ranked, Joe. They're ranked 22.
Butler comes home with a 1-2. It's softly over to short, and they'll look the runner back. No play at first.
According to ESPN, anyway. They're ranked 22.
So Arkansas now with runners at the corners. Johnson at first, Del Duca at third.
Joe G.
Base hit.
Putting
Reagan
out that
Johnson,
false information, sir.
and that'll be her second of the series.
And they could be
Looks like
unranked
we
in
got
somebody's
another
poll
pitching
that he
change
saw,
coming.
but
It'll
the
be
polls that
SJ
I've
Guerin.
seen, it has them ranked 22.
The poll that shows on the TV.
Yeah. Those, there's been a
SJ
lot
Guerin
of
started
terrible
game
teams
2.
behind us, for sure.
LSU's playing like
It's been a whole
garbage.
staff effort this
Tennessee's
weekend
not-
for
I
Auburn.
don't think Tennessee's doing so hot either, are they?
Everybody
Frankly, it's been a
left
whole
their
staff
whole
effort here in
program.
Game 3.
No, the baseball team, not the basketball team.
Yeah, they all
Or the
walked off
women's
the field.
basketball team. Oh, well,
Junior spent 2 seasons at Oklahoma, one of those red-shirted. This was game 2, so yesterday had a K through 86 pitches through 5 innings.
I kid. Don't want nobody thinking that
Brings
is
a
real
lot to the
information.
circle, Aaron.
Going out there and be like, sorry, shit, Tennessee's whole
We've been
team
talking
walked
about
off the field.
in-game adjustments that Arkansas is having
you know
to make
somebody
off
would.
of 4 different arms they've seen through game 3.
was a
This
joke.
one, I mean, no different. 3 speeds, curve, screw.
screw the curves.
And just needing an out. I mean, that is the challenge right here for SJ, is come in and slam the door.
Game's still there. 3
Is
outs
that-
to
I
work
was wondering,
with.
she's got big old
Find a way to get
goggles
to
on.
that top of the 7th unscathed.
Hey,
Them
this
prescription
last
lenses.
out just feels so hard for Auburn to make.
I feel you, young
Got those
lady.
Brandon Burlesworth
So for
glasses
Riker
on.
Chase,
Greg, see, he told you,
Auburn,
Greg said who walked off the
calling
field.
upon SJ Guerin to step in here
Nobody,
and get
Greg,
him
I was
out.
just messing, man.
That is the job.
Just
At
making a
this
joke.
moment, that is the ask.
Nobody did. And I know you might
Inning
be.
started with a double off the bat of Kaylee Wyckoff.
Oh, he said
Bench
I
runner Del
didn't come in just as you said
Look at
that.
the third base.
No. We was talking
Man,
about
the
earlier
White Sox,
the,
that's terrible.
The
the
infield
whole
moments ago by
Tennessee
Reagan Johnson. After a couple
girls
outs,
basketball
another
team went into the
pitching
transfer
change for
portal.
Brindley Bain. Wheels turning this late hour in Fayetteville.
What'd you say about the White Sox?
Been a beautiful weekend for softball.
Is the whole
Part of
team
the
terrible?
SEC schedule.
Whose?
Runner takes off for second.
The White Sox.
Johnson
Yeah, pretty
remains
much.
perfect.
They
16
do have
for
Andrew
16.
Benintendi as a designated hitter, but
Glides
that
into
man's only
second
got
base.
a .17 batting average.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Urias Anderson's got them Horace Grant goggles.
See now a
Now, you know you old school if you know who Horace Grant is.
David Irwin, our home plate umpire. J.C. Bartley down at third.
Why would that message even be held for review?
I have no idea. Maybe repetitive
No.
Reed
letters.
Johnson
Oh, maybe
is
that, yeah.
15 for 15 on stolen bases.
I'm giving her 16 for 16 after that. Let's take a
Yeah,
look.
see, they ain't got any players left on their roster.
That's clean.
Yeah, that's what we heard.
Ball is
The white
quarter
teammates
of the
left
way
Even the
earlier
coach is
today.
leaving.
I didn't hear
Foot
that.
still
No, I'm
on
just kidding.
first base.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Your years of calling softball, how many times have you seen that call
So
overturned?
what's-
Less than a handful.
You
Less
count
than a
on one
handful.
hand.
I can count on one hand.
I was surprised you gave me any.
Yeah.
It shows
never
them
seen
6
that
on here,
call.
Rocky.
Yeah.
You might have them.
Overturned.
Maybe they did move up.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. The runner left on time. Auburn has one challenge remaining.
But if
I
it's
mean,
close, you understand why you want to do it.
I'm sure you can remember the first season that the replay got implemented. That was a
Run,
a big
roll
card to play.
them.
We saw that replay used quite frequently, trying to keep runners honest, right? If you can play that card and use that tool, why not?
Kurt Rambis.
That started to calm down quite a bit.
2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs, and Bain.
Who's the one hacker
Big
dude
strike
from Bad
one.
Boys with the big glass, the thick
The
glasses?
future so bright for Brindley.
I remember the Bill Lambier face mask,
Say that about a number of freshmen
the clear mask on
in
Bill
the
Lambier's
SEC
face.
this season. 1-2. Boy, confidence enters the circle with SJ.
Kurt Dustin, Kurt Rambis is crazy.
Courtney Deifel reminded us that
Yeah.
Bain does not have a lot of bad at bats.
Oh.
Sharply to short. Hastings up to the challenge. Fielded perfectly into the shift.
All right,
Auburn down
Robin,
to its final
let's
3
shut
outs.
'em
7,
down
8, and 9 due up first.
Get it for the win here.
top.
Oh, good. 10 of my guys just hit a home run.
Yay. My team notoriously starts slow. I get better as the
I'm
week
just
goes
kidding.
on.
Hey, none of mine hit a home run. DeGrom's just dealing right now.
Oh, yeah, there's, I see. Show Tony Homer to deep left center. Skeet. Hey, there's my massage. You'll have to rewatch it from the beginning. Later. Yeah, Greg, that was if you're talking about that was the Beer Lambert old school full face shield I was talking about.
With Aaron Miller, Roy Philpott. And this Auburn offensive approach under Chris Malveaux and Kate Malveaux, now in their second seasons. Well, it's gotten better each and every year. 6 runs is kind of that magical mark. When they hit 6, they've been almost unbeatable. And this weekend running into an Arkansas buzzsaw, but the improvement, Aaron, has been significant under their watch.
The trends are there, and that is
Not the buzzsaw.
co-head coach Chris Malveau's specialty. One of the offensive greats in our sport. Incredible mind for hitting.
Tigers down 3. Kyla Stroud will lead it off. 0 for 2 tonight. Inside out swing down the right field line, and Wyckoff is there. That's Del Duca that stayed in the game.
I don't know, Greg. Then
able to scratch across that first run this evening.
I don't remember ever
Lee
seeing
won.
one.
Then Arkansas taking advantage with its power. One away for Ava Ratliff.
Oh yeah, Sean, he did. In no way do I think he didn't deserve what he got. He was a menace.
Fly ball straightaway center. Johnson tracking. Tigers down to their final out.
Auburn will be back at home next weekend facing the Tide.
Rumor has it that somebody we know may be there calling the action.
I will be there. I'm excited about it too. Myself and Eric Free.
I bet Eric will be excited to work with you. Here's a look
He's
at
a goodie.
Alabama series coming up. Can you tell Eric that I called him a nerd in this broadcast?
My pleasure.
Okay. But remind him that I called myself a nerd too.
You know, when I look at this road ahead, it's tough, but I think that there's some opportunity there for Auburn to get a couple dubs in the back pocket. Won't be easy, and that's something that both of these head coaches admitted to us. They're going to have to keep pushing, keep figuring some things out, but that's the culture of this program. They're committed to it.
Delaney Amua, pinch hitter.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now that you said that, I remember it. Rip.
The Tigers down to their final strike. Now Arkansas on the verge of sweeping Auburn now in 4 its last 5 SEC series, going back to 2019. Now have won 15 of their last 17 against AU. And Arkansas is doing this to a lot of teams these days. It could be one of the best teams that Cordy Deifel has had here.
Yeah.
In the natural state.
Described as one of the most complete teams that she's ever coached.
No worries, Sean. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here.
Heron remains in the circle, and the payoff high and tight. Now don't go anywhere just yet. Good take and a good plate appearance for Amua.
Veronica, we will play Friday,
That
Saturday, and
gets us back to the
Sunday.
top of the order.
We
Pat
play tomorrow,
Shaw, crazier
too,
things
Miss
have
Veronica.
happened.
We got Little Rock tomorrow, and then we play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday against Alabama.
Shaw, an outstanding eye, leads the SEC in walks coming into the weekend. Shaw's reached base twice tonight.
There's
Once on
ball
the free
game.
pass, second time after being hit by a pitch. And Dakota Kennedy is there, and the game is over. 4-1 our final in game 3. Arkansas with the series sweep against its SEC rival Auburn. The 4th consecutive conference series victory for the Razorbacks, continuing to ascend.
And there you go, everybody. 4-1 series sweep over Auburn. The ladies moved to 33-5 and continue their march. So we do appreciate everybody that stayed with us and come in and watched with us and showed the ladies some love. We will be back with you again tomorrow at 5:45 for the boys Razorback baseball game against Little Rock down in Little Rock, I do believe. So make sure that
Are they playing that at Dickie Stevens?
Yeah, it could be some. Yeah, it's down there somewhere.
Oh, thank goodness your batter just struck out against DeGrom.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all tomorrow night. So Be good or be good at it.
Later.